Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be planning the week of December 28th to January 3rd, 2021. It's New Year's week, so I am pretty excited, and yeah, so we're going to do the plan with me, the weekly plan with me in the beginning, and then I will go into day by day in my daily planner. So yeah, I go into more details in the daily planner, and it's almost like a memory spread in a way. And when I filmed this, I was going to film my memory spreads in my planner, but I decided not to because I was like, do I really want to show something that's kind of personal in a way? So I'm like, I'll just switch it around. So the videos that I wrote down aren't the videos that I'll be posting. And technically this video is actually late because I was supposed to post this on Monday, but yeah, I just didn't have time because you guys blew me away with so many orders. So I'm still working on them, and yeah. But pretty much, yeah, and also my brother is home, so when he's home, I can't record because if you know how boys are with video games, then you just you can't do anything. Because I do have like kind of like an open room. I don't have a door that I can close, and yeah, so it's just kind of annoying, but I have to make do because that's life. So pretty much, I'm just setting up the week. I did fast forward everything in the beginning, and oop, that was my cats. So I did use a Girl Boss Anna overlay tape. I did shift it up a little, so because there's like a space where it doesn't have stars at the top, and I didn't like that. So I wanted to make sure that I had the sparkles going down, and then I would have the stars that overlay on top of it perfectly. And yeah, so I did use the shorter strip on that side, on the 3-column side, and then I used the longer strip on the 2-column. Instead of going past to Sunday, I just used that strip to mark out that I will have a day off Thursday and Friday. Typically, I always have the eve and then the day of off for vacation, so it's almost like it is a 4-day weekend for me. So it's back to back every year like that. So I don't exactly know how they're going to do it next year since Christmas lands on a Saturday, and I don't know. But pretty much I do have Thursday and Friday off, so I'm just marking it with the extra piece of washi. And I did trim it like skinnier than the others. And I do use my sewing ruler, or my grid ruler, not a sewing ruler. That's something different. So yeah. And I totally forgot that I didn't have work 4 days this week. It's just 3 days, but I'm working extra hours. So I only have oh my goodness, work from Monday through Wednesday. And here I'm just showing you my pocket planner. So I did get this on Amazon, and this is the Mo Term. It was $40 when I got it. So I was going to wait until the Pocket Cloud, but I was like, do I really need another cloud? And I was like, nope, never mind. So I ended up just getting the Mo Term. I did get the extra rings. It should be arriving today, actually, Tuesday. So yeah. So here I wanted to do a double box scene again, but since this didn't have another double box area, or a scene, I should say, so I can open it up and it shows something. But instead I just did a 4-box. I just wanted to use all the boxes pretty much. So I just used extenders that I made. And then to include a sidebar, I just did an extender on Monday, just to mark out the weekly plan with me, or the weekly checklist. And then I would have 2 habit trackers, and I think that's like a good compromise to not having a sidebar in a way, just hiding it on Monday. So here I'm just making some full box extenders just to use up all the full boxes, and I had just enough. And I did have an extra girl because Caress Press does do the, what do you call it? The extra skin tone as a freebie. But since the girl holding the sparkler is the same skin tone, I wanted some differentiation, so I ended up just choosing the girl on the full box page instead. So I am using the actual sheets just to use like a sticker paper in a way, or sticker backing, so I don't have to use a book or something, and it's much flatter if I was to use a book. So then here I was debating whether or not I wanted to use the snowflake, but I just ended up using a header, or a glitter header, and then a 3-heart checklist, or checkbox I should say. So then here I'm just overlaying the box just to make the extender, and it was actually a little bit crooked, so I did have to remove it. And Caress Press sticker paper is a bit like removable in a way, so you just have to be careful not to remove it too many times, because then it just loses tackiness. So here I was debating on how I wanted to lay it out, so I just did 2 inches from the bottom of, or not, was it 2 inches? Yeah, it was 2 inches from the bottom of the, or right at the bottom washi. So here I'm just using the last 2 full boxes to mark out Tuesday and Wednesday. So sometimes I do trim it down a little, but it just depends on how I'm feeling. But also I did mark down some fancy labels to mark my videos, but obviously those are totally wrong, because yeah, that's not happening. But I most likely will have a monthly plan with me on Wednesday, probably tomorrow, if not Thursday. I don't know how many videos I'll be posting this week, but yeah, pretty much I will hopefully catch up, because I do have 2 videos. Actually, I'm gonna film my haul video. I was going to wait until all my Black Friday and Cyber Monday orders come in, but Glam Planner and Caress Press is pretty much taking a loop around New York right now, because it's still not in the place that I live in, which is in Brooklyn. It's actually in the regional facility, but it's been saying that since last week, and then it traveled around Queens, and then I'm just like very confused. So I'm just going to wait on that, but that's pretty much the last 2 orders, so I'm just going to finish up that haul. It is kind of like a voiceover. It's totally different from other people's haul, because I technically bought a lot of stuff, and yeah. And I was just waiting on the Cyber Monday mystery kits from Glam Planner and Caress Press, but I'll probably just save that for later. Or if you guys really want to see it, then yeah, you can just let me know. So pretty much I put the date dots down, which is from Caress Press. And here I'm just taking out my foiled book. So this is pretty much what I use to keep track of all the foil colors, the main 4 foil colors. I do use the Avery tabs. It was perfect because it had gold, hollow, and rose gold, so it worked out so I can differentiate which section is which. And the reason why I do this is because I can't stand the little sheets. Like, there's so many tiny little sheets, like samplers and stuff, so I just combine it all into one book, and I could just flip through it. So here I'm just using my holiday scripts from my shop to mark out New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So here, to mark out my day off, I decided to put it at the top, but then I was like, that looks really stupid in a way, so I ended up switching it to where the washi is, right in the middle, to mark off my day off. honestly, I don't technically even need that because I already know that I have a day off, but I just wanted to mark it. So yeah, so here I'm marking out that it will be 8 weeks until my birthday. Oh my goodness, my cat. Why do you gotta do this to me? And then for Monday and Tuesday, I want to pack orders or finish up the orders. I'm hoping to get them all out by Thursday. I decided to take a little bit of a break instead of just going ham on the orders. Instead of staying up till like 3 in the morning to finish them. As much as I love to do that, I do have like a month off and I don't want to stress myself out like that ever again. So I am just going to take my time working on those orders, but I will try to get them out by Thursday. If not, it'll be Saturday since Friday they're closed or the post office is closed. But sometimes I don't like doing it on Saturday because I don't know, there's just like a lot more people at the post office and I'm trying to social distance myself. So yeah, and they close really early on Saturday. That's why it's either Monday or during the week that I drop off orders. And then here I marked down that on Friday that it's my puppy's birthday. He's turning 2 years old, so that was when he was first born and when he first came to my house. And this was when I believe 6 months old. But yeah, he's just a goofball, and I had the perfect sticker from Once More of Love. The coloration is like a bit different. His color is a red sable, red sable kind of colorway. And yeah, I was just showing some pictures, like a reel of all the photos I have, and yeah. And then this was the most recent one. And then I was trying to find the picture of his first birthday. I did get him a cake, but technically it was actually for, well, it's not a cake for him. It was just a New Year's cake, but I just wanted to make fun of it because, not really make fun of it, but like make it a joke in a way, because his birthday is on the 1st, so yeah. Like, we try to celebrate it, make him feel special. I mean, I do make my other dog feel special because on his birthday, we do get him, like, I make him a biscuit cake. So, yeah. And then here on Sunday, I decided to mark planning time instead of on Friday because, in reality, I never really plan on Friday. Or, like, film my plan with me. I try to, but in all honesty, I just do it whenever my brother isn't here. But he didn't have work on Monday, so that's why I couldn't get this plan with me out yesterday. So, but he is at work today, so yeah. And on Tuesday, I did mess up my writing, so I just switched the paper shire icon around, or Nana sticker around. And then, obviously, all the videos are totally not correct, and I'm sorry if you can. My camera is focusing on my head instead of my writing. And then the 31st, we usually have a family dinner, which technically means the 4 of us, which is my brother and my parents. So, yeah. And then on Monday, I decided to use the snowflake icon at the bottom. I had no clue why I did that, but yeah, I did it. So this is pretty much the finished weekly spread for now. And I also found some header overlays, and I had 7 of them left, so I was like, this is perfect, so I might as well just use them up and then finish up that sheet and throw it out. So then on Friday, I did mark memory plan with me, but I ended up not doing that, or I decided not to, pretty much I changed all my videos that I'll be posting because I wasn't feeling the memory plan with me, and yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't feel like it, but I really like the B6 planner. I did get the other 3 colors. I don't know why. I'm cuckoo bananas doing that, so yeah. Just to foil things up, I did add like some deco stuff. And then here I was adding the month, so I decided to do both December and then January. And then here I was going to do workout, but yeah, I wasn't sure if I wanted to mark out what I was doing or what if I wanted to mark out that I worked out that day. But I actually didn't work out yesterday, so yeah, I don't even know if I will do it today because I don't know. I had this really bad headache, so I don't know. So this is pretty much the weekly plan with me portion. And then here I was just trying to fill out the last bit of last week, which is technically I filmed on Sunday. And yeah. So I did do this. I didn't film this part of Saturday and Sunday. I didn't put these boxes down because I don't know. I just didn't want to put those boxes because I don't know if I would be doing anything as much. But I decided to use like those boxes or the full boxes that I had extra to mark out like almost like an extender in a way. So it just goes downward. And yeah. This is pretty much that week, and here I'm just going into my daily plan with me, or daily portion, or daily section. Oh my goodness. So here I was trying to remove the weekend banner. Obviously it wasn't cut properly, or cut deep enough actually, so I had a little hard time getting it off the sticker paper. I did mark it on Thursday since technically my weekend started that day anyway because of the vacation. So then here I was filming, or oh my goodness, going to my February spread, or no. Oh, I was showing you my cover. And then here I was just flipping through my daily spreads. So I do go into more details and try to be more decorative in a way, but a little bit minimal. I don't use too many stickers. If I try to not use too many stickers. So then for Sunday, I was just marking it down because usually I start it in the beginning of the day, but I decided not to. I just wanted to film everything so you can see what I do with the daily spreads that are currently in my shop actually. They are printed. If you like, I can do the printables version, but pretty much it's the B6. It almost mimics the Daily Duo, the EC Daily Duo, because I really like that layout, but I don't know. It was just too big for me, so I wanted everything compact into one area. And here I'm also showing you my new sticker book that I got from Sadie Stickers. So I did get this on Black Friday, and pretty much I'm just holding my functional stickers, so it's much bigger and it has a lot more pages to it. So yeah, I was able to really reorganize my leftovers. So I do keep some of the full boxes, or yeah, not the full boxes, the half boxes, the labels, and actually I should try to save the little things now since it doesn't have like the icons, but we'll see because it takes a lot of time to put them in this book anyway. So then here I did mark down that I had leftover dim sum from the day before, and then yes, I did wake up at 11 a.m. So yeah, I try to sleep in on the weekends as much as I can. And here I was just marking out my Candy Crush level because I'm a psycho. And I'm at level 4,744. Yeah, I played like 300 levels during the semester. Or no, 400 levels at least. I don't even remember. But yeah, I was packing some orders, and I packed 8 orders. Or I tried to pack 8 orders, and I did complete it. And more some, and then I decided to take my dog a bath, but my brother wanted to play Chinese poker. It's not really like, we don't gamble or anything, there's no money involved, it's just poker chips in a way. So yeah, it's just like points in a way. So how many cards you have, you give up the number of chips that you currently have. So everyone has 100. They start off with 100, and yeah, you can always get sometimes you can go below 0, but at the end, when we're almost done playing, we go for all in. So whoever wins that last round, they get all 400 chips in total. But long story short, I did lose. I got negative, but yeah, my brother actually, yeah, and then I didn't even have chips to give him, so he just won all 400 at the end. I was just very sad because my lucky charm, my dog, wasn't really helpful because I don't know, my dog is very needy, so whenever he sees me, he just wants me to hold him, so I don't know. Anyway, but that was for Sunday, and pretty much Monday I was just filling out everything. I did mark Candy Crush. I didn't play much this week, or technically this is Tuesday, so I don't feel like playing as much this week, so I'm just going to not mark it on like going forward after Tuesday. And then for Monday, I marked down that I had work from 9 to 2, and I wrote down that I was going to publish my weekly plan with me, but that's not true because it's going to happen Tuesday, and I don't know what time, but I am filming this around 2, or I am recording this voiceover at 2 something, so hopefully it'll be up by the end of the day. And then here I also marked on Monday my packages. I'm still waiting on the Glam Planner and Caress Press. It was supposed to arrive like 2 weeks ago, but it's 2 weeks later. Obviously, USPS is kind of like swamped with so many packages. But yeah, and oh, here is my Christmas present from my mom. She asked me what I wanted to get, and I told her I wanted to try diamond painting. But let's just say it is really painful because you literally have to bend your neck like a lot. Like you have to lower your head just to make sure that you're getting the right spot. And yeah, I'm probably going to do it every other day because my neck is really like it hurts. So that was pretty much it for Tuesday. And I also mark out my brother's work. The reason why I do that is because I could do a lot of things knowing when he would be home. And yeah, I pretty much can film videos or edit videos, not film. I can film videos anytime because I just do a voiceover anyway. But editing the videos, I can't have my brother here because he literally curses at his monitor, or he curses with his friends when he's talking to them. And I'm just like, can you like be considerate that you have a sister that's trying to do other things? But no, he's just inconsiderate at all. So much so, yeah, pretty much. Oh, for Thursday and Friday, I did use washi tape to mark out that it would be a day off. So that's in a way like how I mark it off. Sometimes I would use the pillow icon from the Coffee Monsters Co. But yeah. And here I'm using the scripts from Scribble Prints Co. to mark out my payday. I do mark how many hours I get, so I know roughly how much I will be receiving. I am a part-time, part-time worker, employee. So I work for the school, or my school, and yeah, I'm pretty much, as of right now, I'm just working under the call center, so there's just a lot of students just calling, and yeah, there's some nice students, and there's some rude students, but yeah, there's just like a lot, but yeah, and then, oh my goodness, what happened? Oh, for Thursday, I wanted to mark down that I always watch the Dick Clark's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest. I've been watching that for the past 10 years. Yeah. Would I? No, not the past 10 years. That made it seem like I was very old. No, I think it was when I was 15, so 7 years that I've been watching it. Yeah, so. And then here on Friday, I marked down with a squared off half box to mark out my, that was my dog's birthday. I still call him a puppy. Do you still consider him a puppy at 2 years old? I think so, because he is small, so, or I call him a juppy, or chubby, because he is a little on the heavy side, but no, he just looks like a teddy bear that you just want to hug. But anyway, getting off track, I did mark out my brother's, work hours. He is working on New Year's Day. He decided to just, his coworker was going to call out, but instead of wasting those hours, he's just going to use them. But this is pretty much the spread, the daily spread, for the week. And I do mark out, like, my, dinners and stuff. I do go into more details with that. And I don't know exactly what I was going to mark. Oh, how many packages I was going to work. Oh, I was going to work on the diamond painting, which I did. I did like a quarter of it. It does get really painful because you have to look down so much. But yeah, this is pretty much the spreads, and you can see how I go into a lot more details, and I get to draw out like the squares, or you can use a dotting tool from Zig. But yeah, this is pretty much the plan with me. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. Happy New Year. Stay tuned for other videos that will be coming. And oh yeah, this is a dashboard that I'll be making from the same artist of my diamond paintings. So yeah, I really love her art. And also, thank you guys so much for 525 subscribers. Oh my goodness, you guys blew me away. Thank you so much for all the love and support that you showed me. And also, here is a quick view of some shows that I'll be watching over my 1 month break. And yeah, so I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. Happy New Year. And stay tuned for my haul and January monthly. Bye, guys.